Nigel Linton.
Okay.
Jennifer Roche.
Okay. Well, first of all, welcome to Bermuda. The program in which you guys have come to help promote in Bermuda. Give us the significance of it and why you guys get involved in such a new project.
Well, my name is Jennifer. I'm the CSR coordinator at CONCACAF. So this is a Football for Development initiative. We've partnered with Generation Amazing, a foundation out of Qatar World Cup 2022, to provide opportunities and access to play through education for coaches, and then of course football programming for children, teaching life skills through the game.
Okay, all right.
So I'm Nigel Linton. I'm a master trainer for the program, so I'm responsible for the education side where we train the coaches and the PE teachers to administer the program. So it's, as Jennifer said, it's a football for social change program. It's more on the sports for development side where we look at how we could create better citizens for Bermuda.
Now, I heard you say, Jennifer, you say it comes out of the World Cup in Qatar. Why do you think it was important that a program like this was created from a World Cup?
Definitely. I think for our partners in Qatar, it was very important to have a legacy and a sustainability social pattern that you leave behind outside of the game. So this is something that has been in the works for a long time. We started the groundwork on this in 2020, so well before the games began, and then continuing the work well after the games ended.
Sure. And Nigel, for you, working with other educators, primarily some that probably are being introduced to football, when they started teaching, how important is it that they get the understanding of what you're trying to get them, through?
So all of them actually are PE teachers.
Mm-hmm.
So understanding sports, understanding the structure of a lesson is natural to them. It's their home field. But with this program, what is different is ensuring that the social aspect, so where we look at the intentional development of a social skill, or we connect the dots with social, moral, and real life situation. So how that they could use the intention of developing that social skill in the players and letting the players realize the connection between sport in particular, where we're looking at is football, and real life.
When you look at, educators obviously, and you're helping to give them the information, how many kids are you hoping, or you looking at per teacher, per person to get the message across?
So for me, I would say every kid in Bermuda. So the beauty of this program is it is tailor-made in such a way that as much as it is launched in the school system, it could also be launched in the academy system. The information and the content that we share and how we educate the teachers is information that they could use to build their communities. So traditionally them always say it takes a village to raise a child. This program has a holistic approach where every facet of society has an involvement at some point, especially linking them to the UN Sustainable Development Goals. So a community might have an issue with hunger, how that the program could help solve that issue.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll let you get back to coaching the coaches.
No problem.
All right. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Arnold Mendes, the Education Officer for PE and Health, the Ministry of Education. Having the PE teachers out here going through this program, obviously Saturday, a day off for them, but they're here. Take us through why you think it's important that they go through this program to improve not only the football but PE in general.
I think it's an excellent program because it brings in the social and emotional learning and connects the dots with the skill you're learning, and the teachers learn how to use the skills to, if the lesson's about responsibility, then they connect that, or it could be about caring, anything to do with the social and emotional learning. We find that's a big thing with the students in the schools right now. So, our curriculum has it already in it, but this is the first time where a sport has come in and connecting the dots with the skill and the learning traits.
How do you think the educators have been receiving the information?
I think they're very excited about it. Unfortunately, a couple of them were here yesterday but couldn't make today because they have the regular youth games going on, but somebody else is replacing them in school so that they can get the equipment. That's the other part of it. Comes with a lot of the equipment. The goal brace, the girls, footballs, the bibs, everything. So all the schools that participated will get that equipment.
Okay, all right. Well, it looked like a good turnout of youth as well as educators.
I was quite surprised that we had so many of them. Because it took us a while to get most of the PE teachers to come on board and join the program. But it's been good. I had mostly, I would say, probably over 80% of the schools are represented here today.
Okay, good stuff. All right.
So it's an excellent program, and now we just have to make sure that it goes on through the schools. And then, like I said, the curriculum that we run is basically the same when they go through the traits and stuff. But this has just made it more clearer to the teachers and how responsible it could be for the students as well.
Oh, okay. So what was it, a practical and now indoor and an outdoor session?
Yesterday we were here from like 8:30 to 3:30, something like that. Practical in the stadium.
Oh, pavilion. Okay.
And then they came out in the afternoon and did some
on-field training.
On-field training with connecting the dots, the skill.
Okay. This can be used not just for football in the school,
It
is
can be
it?
used for anything, any sport. And then cricket does it a lot. But at least now we see it. We've had training, but we haven't had a lot of trainings since COVID-19.
Right.
So they're just getting reintroduced to it, and hopefully they can go back to the schools and implement the programs.
Sure. All right. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Cool.